Welcome to Switch It Up. We are in this lovely little town where we did our showdown. Remember when we did our showdown?
Yes, I do. I think you lost.
I did lose. You shot me in the leg. If you're new to the channel, there's a lot been going on. We've been on the road for over a year, but we are in a nice cold environment right now because we're actually heading down to Tampa for the new RV show.
Yes, and we thought that you might be considering this lifestyle for yourself, so maybe we should bring you some thoughts of people about the rigs that they've chosen.
Yeah, and not only that, is when we first jumped into this, we didn't know what we didn't know, and after a year we've learned a lot.
We have.
And so what we did was we took 6 different floor plans. Now, we don't care about who makes them. We're just talking different floor plans on what you may be looking for if you're going to the Tampa RV show, if you're going to start this lifestyle next year and you're going to travel. So in the next 3 weeks, we're going to do 2 videos each week on Wednesday and Thursday, and we're going to showcase some different floor styles. Like, you wanted to see what it's like to have like a front kitchen versus
a rear kitchen.
A rear kitchen
versus a front living. And we could go and tour them, which we will in Tampa. See some of the new things, but we wanted you to see it from some person that had bought that rig.
And hear why.
Yeah, because we can give you our opinion, but somebody that owns one, I think, is a great insight. So,
and then as you're going to start this lovely lifestyle, you're gonna go, well, what about this one, this one, this one? You can search, you can have something in your head, and that will help. So we're gonna roll the intro, we're gonna come back, we're gonna jump into our first one, and it's gonna be a wonderful Class A with a new floor plan that very few people have seen, and that might help. Then we'll jump into tomorrow where we'll talk about the 𝐜𝐸, and then so on and so forth for the next 3 weeks. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. So when you come back, you'll get to meet
Scott and Michelle.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out who they were at the
Scott
moment.
and Michelle.
Okay, we've got so many things going on. So roll the intro. Enjoy the next 3 weeks as you gear up for your next season of RV life.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
And we're gonna switch it up today. We are switching it up today, don't you think?
Well, we should just say welcome.
Well, yeah, we'll just say welcome to Switch It Up. That's usually a good thing. And we're still doing the wonderful lifestyle of the not so famous RV people. That's kind of what we're doing.
He just makes crap It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
So everyone is talking, like when we're talking to people, they're like, what kind of rig type? What kind of rig type? Today we're going to do a Class A. And this is a special Class A. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
My name's Scott.
I'm Michelle.
And we are
George's in the Jungle.
We just started. Oh, and don't let me forget this. Our puppy dog Sergeant down here.
George is in the jungle?
George is in the jungle.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Is that seriously?
So, no,
that's seriously our name.
But George is in the jungle. We do not have a YouTube channel.
You're like George.
Oh,
I know exactly.
Yeah.
We're out in the jungle.
But we didn't want to go there, so
But
we
you
just
don't
did.
actually go in the jungle because you're not taking this off-road.
This is the jungle.
This is the jungle.
This is the jungle.
This is a heck of a jungle.
This is
Like,
the
this is
jungle.
beautiful.
A beautiful jungle.
This is our jungle.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yes,
it is
we
the
are George's
RV
in the
lifestyle jungle. We're now got a whole new segment I didn't even know existed.
We have jungle adventures that we share with our friends and family on Facebook.
Yeah.
What
Again, we don't do
What is a jungle? What jungle?
hiking. Well, the falls we just
Hiking,
hiked
biking,
up. That was
the
a jungle
falls.
adventure.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, because you
yeah.
have the Jeep and the kayak, the things that
Yes,
she'll.
we have
We are
that.
going way long on this intro. We're going to talk today about what is this rig that we're looking at?
This is a Tiffin 2022 36SH. It's an all-electric coach. It's the first of its kind.
Whoa,
Tiffin.
wait. You just glossed over that. Did you just say it's an all-electric coach?
It's an all-electric
I did not know
coach.
that either.
There's no propane. It's all electric.
Oh, okay. Now we're spicing it up
Yeah, you're
because
gonna
I did
kick out
not
this
realize
coach, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's a brand new. This is really good if you guys are going to be going down to look at different rigs. So we got to know, what is the name of your wonderful rig?
All right, so I'm going to introduce you to our rig, 𝗬𝗍𝗍, and our Jeep 𝗍𝗲.
What? No, wait.
Hoagie and Iggy. Iggy
Hoagie?
Remember the movie from the 90s, The Iron Giant?
No.
The Iron Giant came out of space.
Oh, yes.
He befriended the boy
He
Hogarth.
befriended a little boy. Yeah.
Oh, I like
So
that.
we have Iggy and Hoagie.
Okay, so if you're new to trying to start the RV life, we do name our things. That's like a deal. I did not
That
know
was
this.
a big deal.
Yes, and it took us forever
Yep.
to name our stuff. So we have Shrek, and we have Fiona, and then our motorcycle's the donkey. So I understand. I
Yeah.
just never thought about asking. So that's
yeah.
funny in
It's
itself.
important. All right.
What made you choose to go this direction? And did you go searching for a lot of different rigs? How did you come to where you are with this amazing
It was a
little
tough
thing?
journey. I mean, we've had RVs.
Okay,
This
that's
is our
what I
fourth
thought.
RV. We've
Okay.
had 3 TTs, travel trailers. This is our first Class A. And when we made the decision to go full time, we looked very closely at TTs, didn't see one that worked for us.
Right.
Then we looked at fifth wheels. The problem with the fifth wheel was, not like yours, but
Right.
my wife doesn't like driving the big dualies. She
Of
likes
course.
going to town and explore.
Yeah.
The dualies make a challenge for parking and all that. So then we were looking at Super Cs that we
Right.
could tow something, or Class A. We went and looked at the Super Cs. Super Cs tend to be, in my opinion, kind of claustrophobic-ish.
Mhm.
They're a little bit smaller in the interior.
Okay.
Living in it full time, we wanted a little bit more room.
Okay.
We have some friends on the road, and we fell in love with the Class A. And
Okay.
we traveled around the States, drove Class A's, found the one that we wanted, and here he is.
And this is a brand new floor plan.
It's a brand new floor plan.
Now, question then comes into play, because I'm like you listening to this. Is she driving it?
She has driven it a couple times.
And how did you feel about driving it?
So I've drove it on a couple times. I have committed that I'm going to make sure I'm comfortable driving it, but I
Yeah.
want to make sure, since it's our first Class A, that
Right.
he's 100% comfortable with me co-piloting.
Right.
And in, you know, kind of as a couple we're driving. But as soon as, I'm guessing probably about 3 months in, I'll make sure that I'm driving just as comfortably as
Now,
he's
see that?
driving.
A lot of times in the videos, when we get into this moment, like Sheila doesn't feel comfortable driving Shrek and Fiona because it's a lot. You're paying attention to a lot. Driving Class A's is generally something that a lot of people say is just much easier. You're more comfortable. There's just a lot better. It's just a better experience.
Sure, right.
And towing the Jeep, you really don't know the Jeep's back there.
Oh no, this rig is rated to haul 15,000 pounds, and the Jeep wet is 5,000.
Yeah,
so
so
I
you
literally
don't
don't even
even
feel
know
it
it's
at all.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
with the
cool.
camera and the systems on board, I can see the Jeep while we're driving.
Yeah.
And I have confidence knowing that all is well. So
Okay. All right.
Actually, once you start the drive, it's a very comfortable, relaxing drive. You don't even hardly even hear the engine.
Yeah, because it's in the rear.
Yep. And with that big bay window, what a beautiful scene you get to see.
It's
So
like
yeah,
riding
we've
a
heard that
bus.
number over.
It really
Yeah.
is. It's like riding a bus.
Sheila, is there something you really would like to see on this? No?
No, just
Because we don't know what to expect.
Yep.
And this is the first time I think we felt that way. Most of the time you know kind of what to expect. So looking forward to this. So we're going to jump in. We're going to go kind of look around, kind of hear from them and what the bells and whistles, why they chose what they did, and we'll go from there. Good?
sounds
All
great.
Let's jump in.
Okay. I have to turn it.
Okay, wait a minute. This guy's been here a while.
That is Scully.
I
He's,
bet,
our,
yeah.
he's our assistant driver. When I get tired and I can't handle the drive, he takes over.
That's kind of how I look when we go around the tight turns.
Yeah, when we go around tight turns, that's what we look like.
That's fabulous. Come on in, babe.
Sarge is like, what?
I'm like, what are we
Sarge's
doing?
like, what's going on?
Okay, I like this. This is like way more room than I was anticipating. Because we've been in some Class A's.
Yeah.
You know, because you
Trying
go
to see.
start right.
Yeah.
So this is a full slide that comes all the way in. This is a full slide that's like, what is that, 25 feet?
So this rig is 40 foot bumper to bumper, but it has a 36 foot interior living space. This whole area right here is a complete slide on itself, and then this is the mid slide,
Right.
and then in the back of the rear, the bedroom completely opens up to make a big bedroom.
Wow.
Mhm.
Now this is a floor plan.
Yep.
I see that as like an editing station for me. But what do you use it for?
This is my office right here.
Okay, you're
I
working
set
on the
up-
road
I
right
work
now.
full time on the road.
See,
I set
so-
up my laptop and 2 monitors. They're all collapsible.
Right.
So during the day I have a full spread here, and I'm able to, do my job right from the road.
Do all the things.
Oh.
and because this is the type of dinette that it is, it does have a lot of cabinets underneath. We have a printer, we have a scanner, we have a laminator, we have a whole mini office under
Full
here.
office setup. Right?
So this was probably one of the most important things for you because of working on the road.
Yep.
on how this was set up.
Yeah, this table here was a non-negotiable for us.
Right.
We took the chairs that came in the rig,
Yeah.
donated them immediately, and got computer chairs with nice
With rollerblade
Oh,
wheels.
those are,
wheels
yeah,
so that you're comfortable.
yeah.
And then the other non-negotiable for us was
We had to have the theater seating.
The theater
Yeah.
seats across from the TV,
That's a
so
great
you
TV.
can.
No, I just
can
want
stretch
you
it
guys
out.
to see that there's this amazing TV here, but then immediately right behind me, I think he has a TV problem.
A little.
Are you watching like 2 games at the same time, or what are you
You know,
doing?
a stereo thing, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you sit down and you kick this bad boy up, you get crazy comfortable. It does do all the it's an all-electric coach. Everything's electronic. Even the TV is an elevator. It'll drop down inside that cabinet behind the couch.
That's amazing.
This will open up to
For a
make
bed?
a twin bed.
Okay.
We just have never opened it up. Our boys haven't been to visit yet. We've been on the road only 30 days, so we haven't really even opened it up to use it
Wow.
yet. But that's pretty much Sarge's. He's got a blanket we put over it, so he's looking to
And
get
it's
out
not
of it.
really made for a family. This coach
Yeah.
is not made for.
Nope.
No, and a lot of
It's made
times
for
when we
couple.
get to a certain point is that it's generally just the 2 of you traveling.
Yeah.
And so you have to sometimes that's one of the things you have to decide. If you're a family coach, you might be looking for a mid bunk or something like that. But if
Right.
you're in a position where it's just going to be you guys traveling, I mean, this is really nice.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on what you're looking for. It does have a fireplace right now. It's just decorative.
It's in
Yeah.
demo
Does
mode.
heat,
Yeah.
so that's really nice. You can turn.
So
the
what
heat
you're
on.
saying is you put the ambiance on for us when
Yes.
to come
We
see.
step
We
it
went
up
all
a
out for
notch.
you.
You get all out.
For you and Sheila, we
Now-
went all out.
Oh,
I want to ask about the Berkey. They got a Berkey. Have you tried that Berkey in multiple? I mean, I hear
It
you can.
purifies anything.
It
right?
purifies anything. That's what I've heard. We've done a video on how awesome the Berkey
I'm
is.
wondering if you guys, we have the same one. Would you be up for trading?
No, we're gonna keep our beer.
From what I know about Todd's antics, no.
No.
If you haven't seen,
Confirm nor deny, but
I
I
haven't seen the Berkey video. It's our most controversial video. But that is
I thought it was fun.
that right there is we love our Berkey, and I have not
Oh, yeah.
seen one on a stand. So
All that
that's
is
actually
a
pretty good.
plant stand. I just cut
Yeah.
a notch in it for the faucet and da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
Ta-da.
all it is.
Did you just do ta-da?
Ta-da. I did a
Ta-da.
ta-da.
This is a ta-da. This is a Sheila thing.
I've been watching you guys so much.
Oh my
Sheila.
goodness.
Sheila.
Yeah. Okay, and then you come back. Do you like your kitchen setup?
So the kitchen has an induction stove, which I didn't know that I would like. To be quite honest with you, I've never
Yeah.
used an induction. Heats as fast as gas.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And then it's got the convection microwave and oven, which works super. No problems with
She
that.
makes killer brownies, by the way.
It
But
does.
you also had to go that way because you said it's an all-electric
It's
coach.
all electric.
All
It doesn't carry propane. So you can't have a gas stove. It doesn't carry.
So this is going to bring me to another thing because I didn't ask this, but do you have solar? Do you have
We
solar
have
pack?
3 solar panels that came with the rig on the roof.
What do you have batteries then? Have you
We
traded?
have 6 house batteries.
Okay,
and
so you
on
haven't
a
done
good-
lithium yet.
No, we haven't done
Okay.
lithium. We're actually going to do that this spring.
Okay.
Because what we're finding is the replenishment rate is slow.
Yeah.
Whereas lithium, we can put more onto them. We get a better response off the charge. So it will charge our batteries, but it takes all day.
Yeah.
And the AGM batteries, you can only take 65% out of them.
Yeah.
So with lithium, you can take them down to 0 and then recharge them.
Yeah. So
So-
that would be a good thing. You know, the good thing, Sheila, we wouldn't run out of propane and have issues.
And one of the reasons we didn't want propane, honestly, was because the propane is built into this rig. You can't just pull the bottle out and go get it
Oh,
filled.
yeah.
So
Yep.
now it's one more thing you got to figure out how you're going to get
And you
either
lose
into a
storage.
service bay,
Right.
or somebody has to remotely come and fill you because you don't. It's not like a bottle you pick up.
That's the first time anyone's mentioned that. I did not know that was the thing
Yeah.
with the clay.
In
Class
the,
A.
in the Tiffin units, it's a big bottle, literally bolted to the
But so
frame.
why did they do that? You think? Do you think it's because of just like it has to moving down?
I'm
the
not
road?
100% sure
Huh.
why they did it, but I can tell you that the logistics behind getting it filled is kind of tough.
Yeah.
If you're at a campsite and you've been running on propane for a while and you run out, you either got to have someone come to you or you got to start the rig up and take it to them.
So then that gives me the next thing is where the propane tank is. Does that afford you more storage?
No, it actually takes storage.
Oh,
you
wow.
lose one whole bay for that bottle.
But you don't have the bottle, so does
No.
that give you more storage?
We have a little bit more room.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a little bit more room downstairs. In our basement. They call it the basement.
Yeah. I call it downstairs.
Yeah.
I don't have a basement. I have a little
Cubby
box.
hole. You
I
have
have
a cubby hole.
a cubby hole.
There's no sub pump down there.
No, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Don't got to worry about that.
And then is this, what is this? Is this like your pantry?
That's a pantry slash wine cabinet slash kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I like your organization using the containers.
So
Look
it's
at
nice.
this.
Shredder for all those important.
Of course. And then you just go right into your master, and then your master bathroom is back here.
Yeah, so this slides out, which is really cool.
It's got a big
Tiffin
slide
does
out
this
preparation
and-
aisle. You can cook
So
on
you
it.
can slide
Oh
this out,
my!
and then you've got.
You have power here too,
Yep.
Yeah.
so you could actually set.
So that
Okay.
slides out.
Nice.
There's a dishwasher there too.
It has a dishwasher, which I
Oh,
think is
no.
ridiculous. We're gonna tear it out.
We're gonna tear it out.
It's a.
Oh,
storage.
did you hear that?
We're gonna tear it out.
We're not gonna. We don't. Who needs a dishwasher,
Because I'm
Sheila?
using it for storage. I mean, we don't have that many dishes.
Well, when she's working, I'm the dishwasher.
Well, not only that. we just don't
Come on,
have-
it's just two people.
It's just two
We
people.
don't need no dishwasher.
So that's his.
I just did wash the dishes like 5 minutes ago.
I know, it was fabulous for me. For me, it was. It was good.
So yeah, that's gonna go. So.
Okay.
I guess I don't need a dishwasher if you're saying you'll do all the dishes.
And you have standard.
Residential
residential
refrigerator,
fridge.
Really nice, and then it also has this pantry here.
Oh.
That's
a
really nice.
Feature, yeah. That's very
Yeah.
That feels very residential.
Yeah.
Just like your home and.
Yeah, that was really a really super.
And it does lock for travel. There's
Yep.
an electromagnetic lock up there that holds
Once
it
you turn the
shut.
engine on, it will not open.
Yeah.
Unless you push the button. You can push the button.
Now with
So
an
it's-
all-electric coach, all of your operations around the rig, we have what's called spiderplex panels. They're in different locations around the rig, and on this panel, it'll show you what the battery's doing, your temperatures
wow.
throughout the cabin. You can run all your lights. It'll show you if your solar. Right now, our solar is off for the day. It'll show you if you're on shore power. You can control all your zone settings. This rig has heated floors, so the floors will heat. It also has an aqua hot heater, which is on-demand water supply, so it's constant hot water. There's no water tank, that's really rough when you're camping. You can control your rear slides from here, and then you can go into all your fan settings. There's 2 fans, big fans for the cabin, and then you can do all your diagnostics and operations of the rig. If the rig has a problem, it'll tell you right here exactly what it is. You can call Tiffin, and they'll tell you how to walk through getting it corrected.
Wow, that's
So-
way more in
Yeah, it's
depth
pretty
than ours.
slick. They're all throughout the entire cabin. There's spider pad, or they call them spiderplex pads. They're all over the rig.
Huh.
You know what I heard?
What'd you hear?
On-demand hot water heater.
It has an on-demand hot water heater.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just found out today it does something else too, which was interesting to me as I was talking to another gentleman. When we have a cold day like we had this morning,
Right.
there's actually a control button that I've been eyeballing for some time on the dash. When you turn it on and you kick this thing onto the aqua hot setting, the aqua hot heater will actually supply hot antifreeze to the engine and warm the engine before you start it.
Oh my god.
I had no idea until just today. I'm still learning some more aspects of some of the controls. There's so much to learn about
Oh, yeah.
the controls of some of this
Yeah.
of this unit.
That's crazy.
Okay, then there's a question we all have. This is the question people will ask. Do you have a washer and dryer, or are you a laundry person?
Of course, we have a washer and
Go on
dryer.
to the
This
next-
is a debate.
So,
Going to
Some
the next
people do
cabin.
not like washers and dryers in their
how do we
units.
turn off this TV, Scott? Scott?
It's all right.
Okay, well, we'll leave it on. Yeah, we have a washer and dryer.
Oh my goodness.
So it's the separate unit.
Yeah, we have the same, but I didn't
Yeah.
know if it came with this because of the way it's set up.
You don't. You can order it without. I mean, you can
Yeah.
get it without and get extra storage. But I use it probably every other day.
Yeah, because it's just 2 people, so you can do smaller loads. It should, yeah.
Yeah, and we got the full closet and queen size bed. So some people want the king. We just
No.
have the queen. We each get 2 drawers.
That's
That's
plenty.
your limit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything
Everything's
show
fine.
them the
And
bathroom.
a lot of folks want 2 bathrooms in their rig. So that was
Yeah,
something
that-
we didn't care about.
this
But a
rig
lot of
didn't have to.
folks
Okay.
want
That's
the bigger rig because they want that back bathroom and they feel the need to have 2.
Mhm.
And we said we don't need 2 bathrooms, so it wasn't a big deal for us.
Ooh.
So, but it's not like a huge bathroom, but it's not like a tiny bathroom.
You do your business, you get out.
That is
That's what it
perfect,
It's
though. That
normal.
is like.
Yeah.
Nice
No,
size
that
shower,
is-
toilet, sink. That's it.
Yeah.
No, that is perfect.
This is where I do.
Oh wow.
I grab all my tools and equipment from. And of course, this is one of my greatest tools right here for my old man knees.
Absolutely.
But this is a slide-out bay.
Oh, so that comes way. You can get to everything.
Yeah, my Blackstone grills here. I can get to my toolboxes, my extending ladder. your maintenance equipment for keeping the rig clean, to maintain lubricants, things of that nature, and it comes real handy. Some people use it for their camping essentials.
Pulls out the other side too.
It pulls out the other side too.
But
Nice.
we figured if we were ever broke down on the side of the road, the tools should be on
This
this side.
bay is where we keep our
And
emergency
safety,
roadside gear.
emergency
Like if
gear.
we have an accident or something alongside the road, I got flares, I've got emergency vests, and behind it I've got the big orange pylon so I can line them along the road and make people go around us. And inside this compartment it has a whole house vacuum. So you
Okay.
can clean the inside of the rig.
That is fabulous.
This is storage for camping gear. There's camping equipment in here.
What's like towing the Jeep? Is the Jeep, I mean, they've got themselves a whole setup here for towing on the back. The bikes, the bikes actually go on the back of the Jeep
Yes.
when they're towing. So
Yep.
they just have them there currently. But
Yep.
I mean, the hitch and everything, you just don't even know this thing exists.
No, I mean when we're towing, this will go on the back of the Jeep.
Yeah.
And we put this here for security purposes to lock up the bikes. It's got a nice locking system. And then we'll turn the Jeep around and we use a system called the 𝗏𝗏.
Right?
And our Jeep is set up with a pneumatic braking system. And it's Air Force One. So we had the dealer install an extra air tank on the rig. And when I apply brakes, air will pipe into the Jeep, into a control module, which will then access the brakes and actually squeeze the brakes and stop the brakes on the Jeep with the rig.
See all the fun knowledge that you get here? I mean, that is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really
The Air
is.
Force One, it's a great system, yep.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
No, I am super impressed. This is, see, everyone debates on, you know, should you get a Class A and then have a towable? I mean, you can go back and forth 1,000 different ways with this, but this seems like it's a heck of a setup.
Oh yeah.
And you know what's even better is how beautiful you are standing. Like this sunset coming in is just
great?
amazing.
Look at those mountains.
Oh my goodness. So that's part of the RV life,
Yeah.
right? That we
Yep.
talk about. Oh, that is so
That's
pretty.
right.
With all of that being said, I mean, if this is something that you desire and that you're trying to figure out if you want to do, don't you? What do you think?
There's just there's always so many pluses to all options. So you just have to really go through and
You really got to find out what's going to work for you
Yep.
and what you're going to do with that rig.
Right.
Do you want a boondock?
Do you want a
not
boondock?
Want a boondock? Like we're not going to probably go down 20 miles on a dirt road.
No.
It's probably not an
Well, that would be fun, and it would make a great video. Like people would
really
watch
not
that.
in the future, but
I think
but
that's a
what-
jungle adventure all over it.
That's a non-jungle
That's a
adventure.
non-jungle
We're
adventure.
gonna- Yeah, non-jungle.
That's all right. So thank you so much for taking us through. We really,
Absolutely.
truly do appreciate it. And of course, they follow their Switch crew. And being a part of the Switch crew, you generally will like, comment, subscribe. You do what, Sheila? All the things.
All the things.
All the
I just
things.
couldn't resist
You
to
gotta
say
do all the
that.
things.
You gotta do all the things.
Got to be a doer of all the things.
Yes,
You gotta
and
make sure you
that's
come to the next huddle.
yes, that's what helps. That's what helps our channel. So
Absolutely.
YouTube knows what's going on and stuff. So that's actually kind of cool. So we appreciate you allowing us to see it. I'm
Absolutely.
sure this is going to help somebody out as they're trying to walk through what they may be going to look for in the future. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep,
Yeah, I hope so.
So with all that being said, how do we normally end our videos?
Well, we must
We're
be out.
out.